Bonjour! Hello there, everyone in Twitch TV land. Welcome to yet another Waystone Games live stream. We are two members of the team of Waystone Games. I am Brad Pluto Ramey, the Assistant Community Manager, joined by Andrew Court Jester OM Beaudry.
Yes.
Like that? That's good. And just let everyone know, you've only been on the stream, I think, once before?
Twice. I've done twice.
Twice? Okay, so this is number 3.
This is number 3.
Have you won the previous 2 times?
Oh my god.
Apparently, Bo is AFK. We're going to have to restart the game real quick. We were just about to get through Shaper Select, but one of our guys was AFK apparently. But we will get there eventually.
There's alt out here. Yeah.
So we're going to recreate the game. No big deal. Anyway, what was I going to ask you? 3rd time's a charm. Did you win the last 2 times you were on stream?
No. I'm 1-1.
Okay, so we're gonna hopefully you're either gonna go positive with 2 and 1, or you're gonna go negative here at 1 and 2. The pressure is on, to say the very least. But again, this is a developer playtest here. This is a completely internal build. All the people you will see today are part of the dev team. We've got some UI people, some audio people. Obviously, Andrew repping the money pit over there.
I try to.
What is your title?
Burden.
What does Laura Mae Brown call you?
She calls me
Aside from like slave.
Intern.
Intern.
No.
Okay.
No, she
peasant.
I'm Lorenzo's assistant.
Lorenzo's assistant.
Jiva's assistant.
Jiva's assistant.
Executive
that
assistant,
is probably the worst title I think anyone could have. I feel very bad for you, but it's
Yeah.
quite all right. We'll get this game started in just a second. Sorry, we had a
let's
little
see.
snafu. I'm going to raise the camera up a little bit because you are tall. You're
I am
tall.
tall.
We got to fit
I'm a tall
your
guy.
tall head in the frame. We're waiting for one more person to get in. Looks
Let's
like
see, who is it?
It is Bo.
It is.
He probably just had to dodge real quick. Alt F4. We'll be back in just a second with it. He's not. It didn't go far from his desk. He didn't like wander off. He's not like.
Hopefully not.
Where am I? What am I doing?
What office is this?
What game are we working on? Is this Diablo 9? Is that what's happening right now? No.
4.
4?
Diablo 4.
I skipped all the way to 9 just to make it that more hyperbolic and facetious. So
16.
That's how it works. Diablo 16? Okay, perfect. That'll be released in like 4000, the year 4000.
We are going to start.
Let's go. Let's do it. So again, hello to all the people that are watching out there. As I said, this is developer playtest, which is a completely internal build populated by devs. So you guys will see the game. You guys will see gameplay. It should be a lot of fun. We'll go ahead.
I don't know how that's possible.
Start it again. No big deal. You guys can't play at the moment, which we apologize for. Our beta windows are live usually Thursday through Sunday. We usually announce the official times Wednesdays. So stick around. Follow our social media. YouTube.com/WaystoneGames is one. Twitter.com/TheDawnGate and Facebook.com/TheDawnGate. Now, in addition to this dev playtest, we also just released some fantastic lore onto our website. You should check it out. The vitality there for that new shaper is purity. Chris Latois wrote it as per usual. I haven't had a chance to even read it yet, which I'm really sad about.
I haven't read it either, but I'm probably going to read it right after this.
But this is the first one in a long time. We've had 2 parts. I think it's going to be a 2-parter. So it's long, it's involved, and Chris Latois always does a good job of creating the craziness of the world. And I like going over to his desk sometimes because he's got 2 monitors, obviously. One is always like a Word document, like a long Word document.
Yeah.
The other,
filled
he always
with just mysticism.
Yeah, craziness. The other one is always pulled up with like different pictures and images, and whenever I come over, I'm like, "What is that?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm just drawing inspiration about like today I went over and it was like he had like a small Mongolian child, and he was like, I'm trying to get a feel of like their attire and stuff because it's similar to what we use in like the East or wherever." And I was like, "Oh, that's really cool." I went over another time and he had like desolation, like he had like just ruins of a city and stuff. He was like, "Oh, I'm trying to get the feel of this and that, and use it as like my muse."
Carnage,
and yeah, exactly. It was really really interesting process that he goes through to make that come to life in the story.
Oh, definitely.
You know?
I try to stop him as much as I can when he walks by.
And ask him questions.
The money pit.
And just give him some questions. He's walking by to get tea, and you're like, "Chris Latois, tell me about the Dawn Gate.
Yeah.
Give me a morsel. Give me a little. Just I need something.
And if it's not that, I'm asking about when he worked on Mass Effect. Too.
Yeah,
So
me
that's-
too.
Yeah, I'm always just like, oh, tell me more.
That's why you got this guy right here, Legion.
Oh, Legion's one of
One of my favorite
faves,
characters,
dude.
written by Chris Latois.
Written
No
by
big
Chris
deal.
Latois.
My two favorite
Casual.
characters in Mass Effect 2, both written by Chris Latois, Legion and Thane. No big
Oh,
deal.
dude,
Oh my god.
I'm right there with you.
Two best people ever. But yes, Chris Latois is a beast, so go check out that lore. It is at waystonegames.com. Again, the vitality is purity, and the title is Primeval.
Ooh.
Primeval Part 1.
Who could it be?
Who could it be? It's going to be awesome. I'm super excited to
I'm gonna read it
put
after
that
this.
shaper
I'm gonna
in a
read it
while.
after this.
Oh yeah, of course.
And then we
of
can have
course.
book club after, and we'll talk
Okay,
about
book
it.
club. can we brew some tea and
We
and
totally could.
be
We'll
in
bring
some,
Alice along. She's
perfect.
The tea.
She's a tea master.
She's a guru.
She's never brewed me tea before. I feel
Oh.
left out.
It's all about that. Job.
Alice, we need to fix this. We need to get on this. Nullify or Nullity73 looks like you posted a link. Zambot does timeout links, even if it is to like our own website and stuff. We apologize about that. You're the tea lady. Perfect.
She is the tea lady. She knows it.
But yeah, any questions you guys might have about the game, about us, about ourselves, ask away. We're here to answer your questions and play the game for the next hour, pretty much. That is the point of the developer playtest. So we are just fountains. We're just fonts of knowledge that
I
are
try
ready
to
to
be.
pour all over you. So let us know.
What is the Dawn Gate?
What is it? It's a video game.
Look at
It's
this.
full tactician team.
Oh,
Okay, I see. Here.
man.
We'll hit.
All right, are we ready?
We'll make sure these hotkeys work.
Bam.
Boom, F1. And let's try it again. F2. Oh my god. Okay,
So
we're so
all
ready.
right, very cool.
We're so ready.
Here we go. Oh man, I'm so excited. Will and I have
Smartcast is on, by the way. So I
Good.
don't know if you do Smartcast or not.
not. Yes.
Okay, good. Wonderful.
What am I? What? Come on.
Were you some commoner? Were you some peasant?
Ooh, you know what I do want is I do want the range indicators though.
Oh, you do that? Okay. Show Smartcast range. You know what I do, and it's a nice habit for me since I like okay, so Smartcast range indicators make
Yeah, I
it
love
a
that,
little
I
bit
love that.
different because you have to hold down the key, to
To
see the range.
Yeah. But I do that a lot, especially with the mages.
What I like to do honestly, because when you release that key, it casts the spell, right? I keep my normal cast on Shift QWER so that I is always on Smartcast base with QWER. But then if I want to see the ranges, I can hit Shift QWER, show the ranges, and then just right click simply to cancel the
Oh.
spell. That way you can always you don't have to hold down a button to have the ranges kind of
Like this?
appear. Yeah, that's just personally what I do. And
Well, you are a pro player. Maybe I'll have to take that into a pro tip.
I wouldn't say pro.
Okay.
I'm not a bad player.
Hyper
We'll say that.
noob. You're like a hyper noob.
Exactly. I'm a contra noob, actually, because I am the opposite of a noob.
Noob slayer.
I'm a noob slayer. So an Amarynth v Amarynth. Are you going to hit it with that bubble?
Oh, I wanted to.
That would have been cool. Don't lie.
I'm
you
just,
are
worried,
pro.
I'm just worried that Andrew's over there in her sound booth just totally watching the stream with a
Oh, yeah.
5-second delay.
And a 5.0 surround sound. She's listening to our voice all
Dude,
around her head, and she's
dude.
like, I know he's
Watch-
coming for the bubble.
Watching a playtest in Caleb or Andrew's booth, it rocks.
It's incredible.
They're just on that
Yeah.
stereo.
Something I didn't know until I kind of walked into the caves of Andrea and Caleb.
Yeah.
Our game does support like full 5.1 like surround sound.
Oh, yeah.
Like you can hear
You could be
noises
set up-
behind you. You can hear people walking behind you. Like it's crazy. I honestly did not know that about our game.
You could set up the sickest home theater to play the Dawn Gate, and it would be amazing.
Yeah, it would be amazing. It's a really cool aspect of the game that I didn't even realize, but now that I do, I appreciate it that much more. All the work that Andrea and Caleb put into the game is. Are you out Amaranthing?
Sparkly.
Andrea? Is that what's gonna happen right now?
I
Nice.
am.
I like this. I
That's
like
all.
this.
That's all I want to do.
Yeah, any questions you guys have, throw a Q with a colon and ask your question, and we will try to catch you in the chat. We've been told the next patch is going to have improved matchmaking. What goes into making the matchmaking system, and how is it improved? Just like Garwar said, we did talk about that in depth with Ryan Seif, one of our engineers. Andy making an appearance. He's got meetings pretty much all day, so you won't see him, sadly. But yes, check out our community catch-up from last week. We had Ryan Seif, one of our engineers, talk about how our algorithms are changing and what we're doing to make matchmaking an even cleaner and better experience. So I believe it should be on our YouTube, youtube.com/waystonegames.
Yeah.
I will make sure of that after this playtest. If it is not, I will go ahead and start that upload process, and it should be up there in just a few hours.
Great video to watch, though.
Dude, lots of graphs, lots of numbers.
Lots of what we like to call Gasty magic.
Gasty magic, yeah. But this time, spoken to us by Ryan Sight, who doesn't make a lot of appearances on the stream. He's relatively new to the team, but he is a key asset, and he's done a fantastic job with helping Gasty make Matchmaking 2.0.
Matchmaking 2.0.
I always when I go over to Gasty's desk and Ryan Seif is sitting next to him, I always know there's some hardcore math going on.
Oh.
Like, I always know that I'm going to get lost in the first 5 seconds of this conversation and not know anything that's happening. Burned or blink, that's a 5-minute cooldown. That's worth.
Yeah, and my boy Trench is only burning his whatever the cooldown is on a
very short
on a stag.
80 seconds, maybe 90 seconds, maybe. How long has this been out? LOL, this game. We have been in closed beta for coming up on 7 months now. We started in May 24th, I think, so we're coming up on 7 months.
I can't believe I'm coming up on 6 months of employment here.
I'm coming up on 7 months of employment myself.
Dude.
It feels like a lifetime, but in a good way. I feel like
you've lived many lifetimes.
Exactly. Like I've been absolved into the team very, very well. Everyone on the team is fantastic. It's a great team to work with, and it's a great group of people outside of work, except for that Scott Moore guy. I would not hang with him outside of work. He's kind of a
worst cube location.
Kind of a scrub. He does have his headphones on. He is playing in his own playtest, so he's not listening to me right now. My question is, why should we play Dawngate instead of LoL or Dota 2? Asian
Try them both.
Try them all. That's a good suggestion. It's a question we get a lot, and it's hard kind of for us to answer because we know all the things that we have implemented kind of under the hood with the role system. The map itself is completely different, having only 2 lanes. The economy nodes like the Spirit Wells, the century located evolving kind of boss monster. And the uniqueness of the shapers themselves, of course. I could give you the whole spiel. I could tell you this and tell you that, tell you how the role system works, all that kind of stuff, and I will. I might give you the TLDR of it, but the big thing that people take away from the game itself is how well it plays and how well it feels. The game feels very, very good. And my big suggestion to you would be try all of them.
Good job,
if you play League or you play Dota 2, give Dawngate a try. If you don't like it, we're not going to yell at you. We respect your opinion. We respect that maybe you enjoy League's mechanics but more than Dawngate. That's cool. Some people do. We respect if you enjoy... Ooh, stagger that. Oh. Cue it.
Done.
Oh my god. What a beast.
Zeri's butterfly is what did it.
What a beast. But yeah, it's very much
there it is.
A subjective thing which kind of MOBA you decide to play, but we are also of the belief that you can play multiple MOBAs.
I had never played Dota 2 until I started working here.
And
I'd played a little bit of LoL. I had played a little bit of Han.
Okay.
I'd never played, and I was like, you know what, I should probably give it a try.
Yeah, why not? And what did you think of it? What was your opinion?
My first opinion was I liked the different looks. I mean, I'm definitely super visual when it comes to just character art design. I like looking at cool looking characters. So I played Polywog Priest.
Okay. They have cool characters.
They have cool characters. They are really cool looking characters.
Some of my favorite things about Dota 2 are the character design and the UI and like the front end client. Super clean, super slick. The implementation of the guide system that you can get to in game that kind of takes over your shop and shows you like what that person would buy and stuff. Yeah. Really clean, really sophisticated, and really, really nice.
Yeah. I was a little. The only thing I would say is because the game is so far in development, I was overwhelmed by the number of heroes I could choose. But that's any game at scale has LoL's the same way too now. If you didn't start before when it was a little less,
I agree. Yeah.
There's just a lot of people to learn about.
Dawngate. While we do plan on releasing shapers, fairly often we've released a shaper every about 3 weeks for the past 7 months. Really, we believe Dawngate will eventually get to that kind of scale of 100+ shapers. Because we're going to keep going till our creativity runs out. For the most part, or that's what we've been stating so far. It's a matter of there's only 21 shapers right now. The learning curve itself from the base kind of game mechanics isn't that high. No. You don't have to worry about buying wards. Every shaper has a ward on a 3-minute cooldown. The itemization system is intuitive and fairly simple, some would say. Easy to use. Difficult to master is usually the
get on. No,
she's not gonna die. Is usually the philosophy that our item system and design team kind of subscribes to. So getting at the ground floor of Dawngate, I think, is is a great investment of time for newer players.
Yeah.
It's easier to learn.
And if you're a MOBA player, why not try it?
Yeah, exactly. I would highly recommend trying it, 100%. Who's that sexy guy with red hair? What's up, Kill All 2? How are you, dude?
That is Brad Purdue Ramey. TM.
In your playtest, if you stumble upon a huge problem, I assume that's what it's for. What do you guys do to fix it before servers are up? So Secret Tony, it is. It can sometimes be a scramble. We've before run into problems where like, oh, as soon as you load in, guess what? The game crashes and explodes.
Yeah.
What do we do there? We've sometimes had to cancel playtests because the build that we're currently on is just physically unplayable, and that stinks. But it's what the playtests are for, and the playtests are also for our design playtest specifically is for let's cerulean block. Nice. It's for testing new shapers and new ideas and stuff like that. We've explained the process before of creating a shaper where we have these characters called boxmen that you guys have not seen yet that we may reveal at some point in time just because they're funny looking. It's pretty much just these humanoid, yeah, that's exactly how they walk. It's these humanoid colored models that they just, like, the design team just puts a kit on top of. They're like,
yeah,
this blue guy is this guy, this is his kit, let's see how it fits into the game.
Yeah, how does it feel?
It may be broken, it may be underwhelming, it may be just right, you may change this, you may change that. Like, that's what the dev playtests are for. And while the games we stream don't have those boxmen because we're not ready to show something that early in development, there is almost always another playtest going on that has those. Like, you can look over at Scott Moore, he's playing a boxman right now. Spoilers, there's more shapers in the works. Yeah, we probably shouldn't say anything about that. But that's just what the playtests are for. They're for finding giant bugs, and they're also for just seeing how different kits fit into the world, seeing how this mechanic may work, stuff like that. It's pretty much the sandbox that the designers use to just be like, what would happen if I did this to a guy? And let's see how it fits into the game. It's really fun. And it's also funny because sometimes if you have too many boxmen in one game, you're just like, what is green boxman
going on? Yeah.
What is blue boxman? What is white boxman? What is purple boxman? Like, there's so many. Right now, Scott Moore is blue boxman. Spoilers, blue boxman shaper Inc. And that's just how it works. So
get 'em,
dev playtests are
Trench.
super important to us. We do them every day at 1:30. We only stream them on Tuesdays, however. Thursdays, since we do the beta windows now on Thursdays, we don't really stream the dev playtest. But super important to us, and they're super fun too. I enjoy playing in playtests a lot. He's going on it.
Yeah. Oh, that was terrible. Get him.
Awkward.
Wasted. Awkward engage.
Why did you decide to stick to 5 players on the map? So Magic Splash, the answer there is, I've only been on the team for 7 months. When I came, it was kind of already 5v5.
Yeah, it was a game.
But from what I've heard, they've tried like 10v10, they've tried 6v6, they've tried 3v3, 2v2. There's been many iterations, not only in team size, but also in the map itself. I've seen the old map before, and it is absolute. Oh, it's Stagger Swagger. You can W Stagger Swagger.
I'm so terrible. What is going on there?
So not only has the team size gone through iterations, but the map itself has also gone through many iterations.
Many.
And it just so happened that the 2-lane map was what the team enjoyed the most, and that 5v5 is just a good.
It's just a good
It's
number.
just a good size.
It's a good number.
They figured out that 10v10 was like too many people, like having to commit 20. I don't even think the team had 20 people at the time, so they had to like just pretend that they had 10v10 almost. So it's just. 5v5 is a good size. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's probably why League, why Dota, why Smite, why all these other MOBAs do
5v5, 3-lane.
It's a good amount of people. 21. Yes, we have 21 shapers so far. Why did I troll you? I streamed for like 2 hours on a Wednesday waiting for the servers. We announced the server uptimes were going to be Thursday through Sunday last week. We specifically said that the Wednesday beta time for Thanksgiving was
special,
a holiday special. So we apologize, Chaotic. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I apologize to you directly. I'm sorry.
Get him. Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
Someone saying Lee Sin is basically a copy of Salus. How can Riot explain that? Exactly. Salus was obviously first. But in actuality, Salus does play a lot differently than Lee Sin. his Q, you may see some similar mechanics, but the fact that not only does it branch to 2 secondary and tertiary targets from the primary, but you can also choose which one of those 3
you go to
and in what order you want to go to.
Or if at all.
So the best thing I've seen is like when you use a minion to split the Q and hit a shaper further away, and then you jump past the minion to that shaper to do like a super gap close. Super rewarding and super fun. So and then his W, E, and R are completely different from Lee Sin. So just saying.
Oh, I love his ult.
His ult is
the sound work. The sound work that Caleb did on that ult is so sick.
I believe it's called Absolution. Just a cool ability name too.
And what does he say? What's Salus's line? He goes. He says something cool.
Yeah,
Caleb.
He says,
if you're listening to the stream, put it in the chat.
It seems as though MOBA's success depends on esports, i.e. the reason why Han isn't as popular as League or Dota 2. What do you plan on doing for esports? So Burning 1-1, we have talked about this before. We feel as though esports is something that has to happen organically. You can't just say, here's $1 million, go for it, and compete at this. If the game is not fun, if the game is not competitively viable, then people aren't going to want to play it competitively, and people aren't going to want to compete and put in the hard-earned time.
Good job, Trench.
People aren't going to want to put in the time to be the best at it.
Get him, Trench.
What a beast.
We'll coin her, everybody. What a beast.
So what we've done is we make every design decision with kind of competitive play in mind. We want the game to be finely tuned and balanced and all that kind of stuff. But we feel esports has to happen organically. Yeah. We've already seen that happen. The mobile-champion.com does the Battle in the Bot Lane tournament every other weekend. Every other Friday. We did it this last Friday, so not this Friday, but next Friday. And in fact, I will be guest shoutcasting next Friday at the Battle in the Bot Lane.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Congrats.
There you go. It's a 2v2 tournament, and it's perfect because people are signing up for it. 2 weeks ago, we filled it up. Like, it was 32 out of 32 teams registered. The first place winner always gets a Logitech. The first place team gets a pair of Logitech G602 wireless gaming mice, which is the mouse we use, and it's an absolutely incredible mouse. I love it. And then in addition to that, it's a perfect format because we don't have a spectator mode just yet, so you can't go in with five, and then have 2 spectators. So 2v2 is you have 2 people on each team, plus like 2 spectators on each team, or 2 spectators on one team, 1 spectator on one team, and you commentate, and the matches are always really good. They're enjoyable. I highly recommend checking them out. They are actually streamed on this channel. They start at 5:30 PST, I believe, every other Friday. So next Friday will be the next Battle in the Bot Lane.
She's gonna get blown up by the bubble.
I was told 25 minutes per game, but my first game I played went over 40. So Burning 1, again, long games happen. I've been in like an hour and 20-minute game.
I've been on a day where I have 5 games in a row that are barely scraping 20.
Exactly. Yeah. There's oh god. There's outliers for both arguments.
Oh my god.
What a beast. Oh, she's in midair too. What a beast. There's outliers for both arguments. There are games that last 17 minutes, 18 minutes, and there are games that last an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Gasty is aware of this, our lead system designer, Alex Gasty-Hetu, and he's trying to make some changes at the moment with Map V2 and such to try to make the games, on average, shorter in length. Like, try to hit that 25 to 35 minute window.
That's what we want.
Yeah, I don't really like games that go an hour and 20 minutes, I don't. That's way too long.
Unless you're just 100-0.
Yeah, and then maybe it's probably pretty boring at that point, I'm not going to lie. But, and they probably would have surrendered at that point. So he is trying to do stuff to kind of condense the gameplay into that shorter of a window, whether it's making map changes and tuning changes and guardian changes and stuff like that. It's all in the works. That's what we'll say. Again, I want to draw attention, guys. If you haven't checked out wastestonegames.com, check out the new lore we just posted for a brand new shaper whose vitality is going to be purity. Go check out Medieval Part 1.
Ooh.
When can we expect official Dawngate merch, if there will be any? Will you guys be opposed to fans making their own merch? I don't think we're opposed to the idea. I just
don't know. Legal?
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. If you want to make a shirt for yourself that has Moya's face on it, cool.
You just got to draw it yourself.
Yeah, but you can't sell it. You can't sell Moya's face, even though it's really just an otter face. But
no goggles.
As far as officially licensed kind of Dawngate Waystone Games merchandise, I don't know, Mr. Moneyman.
It's
it's not an impossibility.
We're not opposed.
Exactly. Yeah. That's
that's
it.
We gotta focus on the game first. Obviously, get it to where we want. Oh, Will, I'm over here, bro. I'm over here. Oh, that's not cool.
Yeah, our time and resources, of course, right now are all about making the game damn good. Because if the game's not good, who's gonna want to buy a T-shirt with Nisa's face on it? You know, like, oh, whose face is that on your T-shirt? Oh, it's Nisa. It's from this unfinished, crappy game called Dawngate. You know, we want people to be proud of the Nisa face and say,
exactly.
It's from this awesome MOBA called Dawngate.
If you're not playing it, you're a noob.
So when the time is ready, it'll be in. What? A dib. Okay, well, Andy wants the Dibs backpack. And I think we all want the Dibs backpack because that would be absolutely. But would it be a backpack of Dibs or of his?
No, it'd be Zips.
The Beetle.
It'd be Zips.
Yeah, just yes. That's all he says. That would be freaking adorable.
Right. I need to get a kill here.
I'd buy a shirt with a potato on it. Well, there you go. You are our baseline.
You're probably not the only one, and you should start making those shirts.
Yeah. Potato shirts. Yeah, it'd be a Zips backpack, I think. I want the Petrus arm. Ooh, that's a pretty good idea.
I want
a foam Petrus arm.
Oh, yeah. I would love a plushy Kel sheep.
That'd be cute, too. That'd be very cute.
I mean, it would just look like a sheep.
I'd roll it everywhere, though. Well,
yeah.
Kel sheep does have that pretty distinctive blue...
Oh, yeah, it's got the blue paint.
Fur line, yeah. So that's pretty distinctive, I think. A waypoint potato. Boom. Ship it.
A waypoint potato.
We're gonna suggest... I'm going to suggest it to Laura Mae Brown right after this playtest ends.
Sup, Zeri?
What a beast!
Sup?
What a beast!
Michaela, come back.
I would like a Zeri hat. That would be pretty cute. That would be pretty.
A Zeri everything would be pretty cool.
like a blow up Zeri paintbrush, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
There's a lot of ideas out there, and let's see. We got any other good questions?
Thank you for the suggestion, Burning One. I'm sure he'll take a look at it if you send it to community@wastestonegames.com. Are you thinking of buffing King of Mass range? He has to get so close to the enemy with his Empower, it often leaves him taking more damage than he actually deals for the first 15 minutes of the game. Quality feedback there. Forever Stallone, nice name, by the way. I would recommend posting it on the forums or on Reddit. Gasty, our lead system designer who does all the number crunching and stuff for the video game, does peruse the Reddit quite often, so I would...
oh god, I'm gonna die!
I would run away from this.
Good job, Minx. Good kill.
Did you just feed that to her?
I fed it to her.
You just give it to her?
I don't know. I wasn't.
You're welcome, Alice.
I wasn't gonna escape.
Yes, you could have. You could have W and Tailwinded.
What is this? What is this? Pro play hour?
Yeah, something like that. You can post Shaper creations on the forums. Yes,
yeah,
there's a specific
section.
Place.
Yeah. I'm sure Dibs takes a look at it every once in a while.
He does.
Who will the next Boxman be?
Boxman.
I just posted one. Thank you.
Nice, Muzzy. Who thinks the joke/saying of them are... Some of them are mature. We've heard that feedback, you know. Kendra, for example, doesn't have the most kid-friendly VO or lore.
She's not PC either.
But it's just... It's part of her writing. It's part of her weird, dark charm, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have heard that feedback before, and we apologize if it's offensive to you or anything like that. We don't mean to offend by it, but Chris doesn't pull his punches as far as like if this is what the character is like in her lore and her backstory. He's not going to kidify it, kind of for the game. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna run with it. He's gonna create a immersive, tangible kind of a consistent world, because. Whenever we get more into the lore and we have Hunter on, our creative director, or fingers crossed we ever get Chris Latois to come and spend time on the stream, which I don't think he ever will. You guys will find out that they're doing something more with just like this is a 5-on-5 Shaper fight that means nothing and there's no repercussions and no consequences, and once you're done with the 20-minute game, it disappears and it's over.
Kid.
Exactly. There's a more fleshed out kind of world meaning to the Dawngate, and we've said it before, but we've had our we did a very awesome lore day called Lore Extravaganza, where the team sat down. We had fun. Hunter gave us a real deep dive into the lore. I had a blast with it. It was really interesting.
That was a great day.
And I'm not even the biggest lore person, I would say, but I really enjoyed hearing about the personalities of this guy and like what this person's into, where they're from, what that region is all about. You know,
Trench is having the game, man.
He's a beast. It was a lot of fun. So once we get to that stage and we're able to talk more about the lore rather than just kind of Shaper snippets, like what we're doing right now with Shaper release, then we will let you guys know, and I think you guys are going to have a blast with it, personally. But I don't want to talk too much about it because it's just a big tease at this point, and that's not what we're all about. That's not fair. That's not fair to you guys. When are you guys thinking about doing draft pick in this game? So Black Chain 321, I would say it's potentially in the future. However, with the number of Shapers we have right now, it's a little dubious to do because we just have so few Shapers. Draft pick is something that happens, you know, when the roster is a little more fleshed out, a little more.
You just need a bigger roster.
That's really it. You know, we're only limited at this point by the number of Shapers and not the desire to do so, because we would love to. You know, I want to see that draft pick. I want to see, you know, not mirror matches. I hate mirror matches personally. That's my least favorite thing. Like. It happens all the time. Sometimes I play blind pick on League of Legends, for example, and I hate when I'm like a Vayne and I go against like another Vayne or something. I'm like, it's not fun for me. So draft pick is something we all want as players ourselves, because we do all play the game during the beta events. Again, if you see us, anyone with an orange name is a developer on the team. So say hi, ask them what they do, introduce yourself. Tell us you hopefully enjoy the game. You know, we like to have those inflated egos every once in a while, so let us know if you like it.
Court Jester and Brad, of course, inflated egos.
Something like that. Teasing ain't fair. Bluto, do you realize what you do for a living? I pretty much tease. I'm the community teaser. I apologize for that, but I didn't tease the lore and its release, so go read it. WasteOnGames.com. Primeval Part 1.
Primeval Part 1.
Primeval
Shaper,
Part 1.
Shaper of Purity.
Is this RuneScape? My buddy said to check out the stream. Where is the PvP action? I've been told about. My mom has to approve.
It's right here. It's right here. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
So PvP. So Puppy Magic. First of all, bark. Second of all, what are you doing? What are you doing here?
Me?
No, Puppy Magic.
Oh,
he's being silly. Hopefully your mom approves of Dawngate.
Your spirit well is under attack.
Boo 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 boo. I do not have experience with this game. However, I played MOBAs. I have played MOBAs for like ever. How does Dawngate compare to other games like League and Dota 2 on the objectives front? League having Dragon, Baron, Towers, Dota having Roshan, Towers.
Oh, you just missed us doing Parasite.
So does Dawngate show any new mechanics killing or capturing wise? So Magic Splash, great question. First off, we have the bindings, of course. The bindings are, if to use a League kind of analog, they're like towers and inhibitors rolled into one. So for every binding that you take down, those big guys right there,
Striders.
They're called Striders. They get stronger. So when you take down the first binding, they have a defense boost. When you take down the second binding, they have a defense boost and a cleave. And when you take down the third binding, they get they give an aura to nearby minions around them. Secondly, he's standing on a Spirit Well right now. It's currently locked to the enemy team, but when that rune kind of etches out, almost like a little fuse, he will be able to capture that. And what that will do is spawn Spirit Well workers who harvest Vim, which is our money in the game, over time for the team that controls it. Not only can you capture it for your own team and take away control from the enemy team, but if it's not unlocked yet, or when it is unlocked, if you don't have time to capture it fully, you can kill the Spirit Well workers. And what that has done, our lead system designer, Gasty, wants that to be akin to like worker line harass from StarCraft 2. When you go into an enemy Protoss base and you kill off 2 or 3 of their probes, their economy is
shot.
They now are 2 to 3 probes down, and in a high-level StarCraft game, that could be everything. That could be the difference between, having this upgrade and not having this upgrade, and that could be the difference between a Zerg Rush and a not Zerg Rush. It's so important.
It's
so
cause and effect.
Exactly.
At the most minute level.
It's very granular in that respect. So he has introduced that gameplay into the MOBA genre with the Spirit Wells, and it promotes fighting. It promotes a lot of objective-minded gameplay because while there's no deny in the game, there is no I hit my own creep and it dies and all of a sudden you lose out on golden experience. Instead, we have shifted it so let's say you push them into the binding, you can go kill off 2 or 3, maybe 5, 6, however AoE centric you are, some of their Spirit Well workers and deny their economy in that way. And that's on a global scale too, rather than just your lane. So that is our kind of form of deny. That's what we kind of do instead of really crippling your opponent. I hate playing against someone in Dota that is really good at denying. I just have a bad time,
Yeah.
I'm down in levels, I'm down in gold, I'm crying, usually in the fetal position. You know, it's just not fun.
Yeah.
So the economy, the global economy harass, I think is a really nice place to put that kind of deny effect, and it encourages team fighting earlier. Laning phase doesn't last nearly as long as I would say, you know, League of Legends and stuff like that. So a lot more fighting, a lot more action, and a lot faster gameplay. Hopefully that answers your question. I already forgot your name. I'm so sorry. I think you were Magic something.
Whew, we're going ham up in here, dude. What's my button again? F2.
Yep. I'll load the Guardian.
What's up, Minx?
What up? Get it. Is this a 5-1 Amarynth? What
This
a
might
beast.
be. This might be.
How low is the Guardian? Let's watch that health bar.
Yeah, we're right there. We're at 2 bars here.
Magic Splash. There you go. You're very welcome.
Yeah, what are we at here?
Just keep an
Yo,
eye out.
Varian, take that down, dude. Solo that Guardian.
I know, Varian. Damn. Will the new shaper be released this week? Tune into the community catch-up tomorrow is my big suggestion. 11 a.m. PDT.
I love a good community catch-up.
Yeah, good community catch-up is quality. We'll have dibs on, talk about potentially a new shaper, and then, you know, as far as will it be released this week or not, we hope so. But things can go wrong. Patches can break the video game, and we could have a bad time. So we don't like to guarantee and say, of course, this will happen this week. We hope for it to. That's usually the cadence whenever we do release lore like that. So we've got our fingers crossed. See, Pluto, such tease. Wow.
That lifesteal going. All right.
Pluto, tell your friend to learn spells with a control plus ability. It will help him immensely, bring him up to a pro level. Do you not do that already?
What?
Do you not level up your skills with control QWER?
Nope.
You should.
Okay.
You know who doesn't do it? Saint Vicious. And he's a trash can.
Who is that?
Wow. Jungler. Jungler for Team Curse? Never mind. Never mind. You're not a League person, I forgot. You have no idea what that means. I just remember...
has something to do with pro gaming.
Yeah, Saint Vicious does not control level up his skills, and I remember Liquid, the coach, always tried to get him to do that, because it's just more efficient. That's all it is.
It is. No, it is.
It's far more efficient.
I think I tried it once, and I accidentally used one of my spells or something.
Oh, really? Yeah, he is now the
dexterity
the
dexterity is not my #1 skill.
Oh, okay, good, got it.
All right, let's go end this. Where are we going, peeps? Let's go this way. Follow Caleb.
Just follow him. Oh, nice deflect.
Oh, what? All right, well.
Get it.
Got some fodder.
Get the Minx. Do ulti that.
Yeah.
All right, you got this. You got this. Oh, tailwind, 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 tailwind. Nice.
Get him, Trench.
Go, go, Will Corner.
Boom.
Is that Will Corner?
That's what we call the for show wind combo.
The for show wind.
It's a thing.
It wasn't mean to Minx specifically. I was just she was just the target of his ire.
She was right there.
She was right there. She got the focus. She was the focus of his ire, and he took her down. That's it. If it had been anyone else, I would have.
Power of the wind. Oh, Nisa, don't do that. Just burning down Arena. Good job, team. God, Will's just been killing Michaela's up in the air like
Will's
all day.
a beast.
Come here, Nisa.
Get it. Oh my god.
Man.
And the blitz burned? Is this the 7, 1, and 12?
This is 7, 1, and 12.
Watch the Guardian.
Yep, I'm on it. Varian, take it down. Varian, do your thing now. Oh, Will Coiner over here. Everybody. Alright. Alright. Varian, I need you to burn down this Guardian.
Yeah. I need you to hit the Guardian a little bit more. Or take down the binding, whichever. You're the only one that thinks Petrus is similar to Udyr? Yes, I believe you are.
Yes.
Petrus is like nothing like
He has an
Udyr.
ult, so that automatically takes him off the list.
Mm-hmm. True, true. Nice call, nice call.
I love playing Udyr.
Petrus is much different than Udyr.
Yeah, he's got that ult. That's what it is. Oh, for show wind. It's gonna blow up.
Watch that Guardian.
Yep, I'm on it. Half.
Just making sure. Just making sure. Oh, what a beast! Yeah, Variant,
Dude!
Is that the Court Jester a double kill?
It's the Court Jester a double kill.
Is that the double dunder kill?
another one.
All right, just hit F2 now.
We're done?
Hit F2.
All right.
Boom. So, you know, we've changed some things about the end-of-game flow that we're not 100% ready to
sorry, guys.
to show just yet. But,
Tease again.
Is that a super tease? Did we just mega tease you guys? What a great game, Andrew Dog.
Thank you.
Boom. Thank you, Bo.
Thanks for channeling your pro plays
into
through
yeah,
me.
showing you what's up. So that was a great game. I enjoyed that game very much.
Played really well.
So 10-1. 10-1 and 13, 95 CS, 16k Vim. Is
only
that the
three
most?
items.
No,
only
that's not
3
the most.
items.
You didn't go back for a long time there. I think you had a lot of Vim in your pocket.
I had I had a heavy wallet probably the whole game.
A heavy wallet. So let me see how many viewers we have. Can someone report the number of viewers that we have currently? Because it could affect how many, what kind of a key we give away. Because we, of course, want to give you guys something. That is, we do not have 3.4 million people watching.
Damn.
Now.
I thought it was that popular.
You were that popular? As soon as Andrew Bodger gets on stream, 3.4 million people are like,
everyone's friends.
Yes.
Just flock to the stream.
401. We have 401 people. Nice. So let's do...
Where's that custom 401 use beta key?
That's specifically 401 use beta key? I've waited so long for this moment. Let's do a 50 use beta key. How's that sound?
I support this message.
That sounds good to me. So let's do this. Mind typing the date for me right there?
Yeah, what are we at?
12:10.
12:10. Jeez, dude. We're getting old, Plutes.
So, guys, go register at waystonegames.com. Get a sweet Control X action right here.
Yeah.
Boom.
Put it up on the...
What is that? Nope, that's old. I can delete that, actually. What is this? Okay, that's old. There we go.
Old. Here we go.
All right, so 50 use beta key, guys. This is one key that can be used 50 times. Again, thank you guys all for watching. Register for the beta at waystonegames.com. It will take you to a place that says redeem your beta key. You're going to hit yes, or you're going to hit click here to redeem the key, and you're going to try to be one of the first 50 people to input this key.
Be fast.
If you put one dash, it has dashes in it. If you put one dash, you have to put them all, but you don't have to put any dashes.
Don't
at
do
all.
dashes. It's more efficient. I learned
It
that
is more
from
efficient.
Pluto.
That is absolutely true. But if you are a perfectionist and you want to put dashes, you can't only put one of the dashes. You have to put all the dashes. It's one or none, or all or none. I'm sorry.
All or none.
So here we go. You guys ready? waystonegames.com. Hopefully you're registered. And while you're there, check out the new lore for the Purity.
Primeval Part 1.
Primeval Part 1! That's amazing. And be sure to tune in for the community catch-up tomorrow at 11 a.m. PDT, where we'll have Dibs talking about who that lore represents. I think that's pretty awesome. Is it someone? Yeah, it looks like Scott Moore is playing it right now. What a beast. Can we get a thumbs up, Scott
where's that
Moore?
legendary Oberon play?
Oh, wait. And Scott Moore's dead. What's new there, guys? What's new there, right?
Best feeder NA.
What's new there? Scott Moore's dying as the new Shaper. Nothing new. So obviously, it just goes to show that the new Shaper is perfectly tuned and perfectly balanced because Scott Moore dies on every Shaper. You know, if they're too OP, Scott Moore will wreck.
Yeah.
And if they're underpowered, he'll still feed.
He won't even get out of the Nexus, and he'll just die.
He'll just die. He'll just explode. So Scott Moore is our litmus test for quality Shaper. So here's a 50 use beta K.
50 use.
Boom. Dropping bombs. Scott feeding sounds about right. I know. It sounds like a normal day at the office.
And for that question about time, that game felt long to me, but that was a 33-minuter.
Yeah.
So
that was right 25 to 35 minutes.
That's what we want.
That's perfect.
50 use, no dashes, or all
dashes. That's true.
But if you control QWER, your level up abilities, you should use no dashes. That means you're about efficiency.
That's efficiency. Yep. That's just math.
When are we gonna have Primeval Part 1 book club?
I don't know. In a bit. I gotta read it. I gotta see all the responses to it. I gotta go check Twitter. I gotta check Facebook, see what people are saying about it, and then we'll have a book club later tonight.
Okay.
Sure. Is that the Pluto? I was wondering why everything on the stream was so much more wonderful. Oh my God, Vormus, such a sweetheart. Such a sweetheart, Vormus.
Was that a comment on my gameplay?
Which one? No.
Oh.
Let's comment on how amazing I am.
Oh, obviously.
Boom. Dropping bombs. Kicked for excessive caps. You may have been, I can't tell if she was just super excited there, Poetry Lady. Hopefully
Maybe
you
she
were.
got the key in.
Hopefully you were. So congrats. Congrats to all the 50 people that are in the beta. Let us know whenever this key is gone.
We're both handsome.
Thank you, Vormus. We appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Oh, that was adorable. Like a baby face. Congrats to the key people. Congrats to everyone that gets a key.
Thank you, Caleb, for linking the lore.
See if anyone's people have commented on it. Oh, so sexy, says Organic. Free
that
says,
was amazing. Well done, Chris.
That was an amazing ending. Well done, Chris. It's not even over though. This is part 1. There's about to be
Primeval.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be 2 parts, maybe a 3rd part. I think it's just 2 parts this week.
Kendra's was 3, right?
Kendra's was 3.
Was
yeah.
3.
We haven't had a 3-parter, I think, since Kendra though. But that doesn't mean they have been lower in quality.
Oh, definitely not.
I like the Vex piece.
Vex
is one of my favorites.
One piece.
It was like
I was
weird.
So immersed.
It was like weird and like.
At first, I was like, "What's going on? And
what's happening?"
You're like, "Whoa, you're in
his
Vex's mind.
He's a beast. He's a thing. He's a creature.
Oh,
so
man.
cool.
And if you haven't read the lore, go read all of the lores.
Just go on a binge.
Like,
go on a lore
like
binge.
Salus's lore. Ooh wee.
It's all good. It's all good.
Man.
Do we, the Twitch streamers, have permission to stream this? Yes, you can stream it. Tuketsu.
Thursday through Sunday.
Tuketsu, I give you permission specifically. JK, everyone has permission to stream it. But yes, you can stream it.
Thursday through Sunday.
A Vex piece. Oh my god. I know. See, it's so cool.
It was good.
I don't even read
4
the lore
parts.
on
Kendra's part was 4 parts.
Was it really?
Maybe it was. I knew it was just like, we were getting entrenched.
There was like the barn, and then there was, I guess it was. There was the
4.
barn scene, and then the wolf scene with her and Reyna and Zalgas, and then like the party scene.
Yeah.
I thought it was only 3. Was there? I guess
Maybe
there was
there's 4.
4. Huh. Well, there you go. Someone knows more about it than I do.
Oh, yes.
Distraction 7.
For C-Milk66, the key is a 50-use beta key.
Is it still good? I don't know. You guys have to tell us. If it still works, it's still good. If you put it in and it says invalid beta code, then it does not work anymore. Dang, that was a crazy fast download. It's only like 700 megabytes.
I already used it 49 times. Thanks,
Scumbag Bo. Can you spoil us any information on how much customization we'll get with the loadouts? No, not ready to talk about that kind of stuff just yet. But there are irons in the fire. We'll say that much. Down so fast, it turned off the stream. Damn. Can I play more games with you in Dawngate Customs? When we stream, like Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, usually I like to play with viewers a lot. So stay tuned. Hit that follow button specifically down below. You'll get email notifications every time we go live. Follow us on twitter.com/thedawngate and facebook.com/thedawngate. And if you weren't lucky enough to get a key just this time, we do giveaways Thursday through Sunday. And we also register for the beta, www.thedawngate.com.
Just register.
Register. Why not? I mean, it will guarantee you a key eventually. But watching the stream is also a damn good way to get a key. Just gonna throw that out there.
It's a great way.
I would do both things. I would register and always watch the stream. Always
watch the stream.
Plus, we get to know you guys, and it's a lot of fun. Like, we know Blue Muzzy. Blue Muzzy's here pretty much every time. Blue Muzzy's light's not on. Oh, no. Even though the stream's about to come to a close. Sorry, Muzzy. We didn't know you were here the whole time. We get to know people like Blue Muzzy, Mr. Failure, Seriod. I've seen you a few times. Puppy Magical. I know you've been here a lot. Vest Boy, of course. We get to know you. We get to know you by name.
Yeah.
You know? And I call you out. The Yex, you could be super popular in here. And I could say, The Yex, thank you for being you. I appreciate you. But I don't know you that well yet. So stop by. Keep coming back. Keep coming back.
And maybe I'll play Amarynth again.
Hopefully.
That was good.
That was good gameplay. That was very good. Free. We have Free Phoenix. What a beast. Gararwar, one of our amazing regulars.
Gararwar's on there a lot.
Matamunch, we love you too. Free Phoenix is a great contributor. He always talks about the lore. He's always posting about the lore in the forums and stuff.
Yeah. Well,
encouraging great discussion, asking piercing questions of Chris Latois, saying what's up with this, what's up with that. Gararwar's site, of course, Shapers Guild. I believe is it just Shapers Guild or is it the Shapers Guild?
I think it's the Shapers
Guild.
Guild.
It's the Shapers Guild.
Cool site.
Pluto should know me by now. I'm in his window every night. Creepy.
Yeah, that's weird.
I mean, I'm flattered, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I'd be a little bit flattered. The Shapers Guild. Okay, theshapersguild.com. So check that out.
Site.
I like the Christmas album that he posted.
Yeah,
Did you
totally.
see that? That was great.
Very cool.
With frontman Randy Twerp78. What a beast. All right. Well, I think that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this key has been used up. If it hasn't, you guys got another minute or so to use the key before I turn off the stream and take it out of the stream, take it out of the screen. Follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/thedawngate, facebook.com/thedawngate, youtube.com/waystonegames,
waystonegames.com,
waystonegames.com, dawngate.com. Both redirect to the same place, but whichever one you want to type in. If we're about efficiency, Dawngate I think is technically a shorter word.
Yes.
Waystone Games, Dawngate, probably. Yeah. So if you're efficient, go to dawngate.com. If you're some kind of a non-efficient weirdo, type in waystonegames.com. Or bookmark it. That's what I do. I have it bookmarked.
I have it bookmarked, too.
There you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you. Hopefully you enjoyed Andrew Beaudry. Andrew Court Jester OM. Beaudry's Amarynth play. Very skilled. Out Amarynth the Sparkly Amarynth.
Shout out to my partner in Lane, Trench, Will Coiner.
Will Trench, Big Friday Coiner. What a beast, concept artist. And a great cerulean player. Next time, I feel like next time Andrew's going to get her revenge.
Maybe Will and I will sign up for Battle in Bot Lane.
If only we could compete in it. We can't, technically.
We'll just play our own.
You should just contact the winners and be like, we want to challenge you to a grudge match, mano-y-mano, in the back alley of the Dawn Gate. You know, just see who the real winner is.
In the jungle only.
Exactly.
Ooh, battle in the jungle.
Battle in the jungle. Bidge.
You just hunt each other in the bottom jungle.
Now we're getting too crazy. For even my own stuff. So thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. Facebook.com/DawnGate, Twitter.com/DawnGate, YouTube.com/WaystoneGames. Andrew, Court Jester and Beaudry, Assistant Community Manager, Brad Pluto Ramey. Until next time, guys, tomorrow at 11 a.m. PDT for the community catch-up with Andy Belford and Dan Dibbs Gibson. Tune in, be there, be square, be there, or be square. It's going to be great. So thank you guys for watching again. We appreciate it. Here's some outro music by the lovely Andrea Chang. I always end the stream with this piece of music because
it's a great piece.
It's incredible. And just for you free, I'm not going to turn it off before it ends.
Ready?